Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's time now for Education Matters. We're here with Dr. Craig Douglas. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we're talking about the importance of learning a foreign language. So, Dr. Douglas, Michigan students have a graduation requirement regarding learning a language. What does that entail?
Yeah, Hannah, it's a fair question. If you think internationally, many students all over the world are busy learning English. Why is that? Well, English has become an international language for business and for operations globally. Our world is shrinking. I would argue that more and more people are traveling for business purposes. Even with the pandemic, there still is this connectivity through the internet where we connect with all over the world, other countries. So for our students in Michigan, the Department of Education almost 16 years ago made foreign language a graduation requirement. Why? To expose our kids to other cultures and other languages, and to give local schools the flexibility to infuse it into their curriculum. The theory being, Hannah, that younger students are perhaps more adaptable and capable of learning new languages than our older students. I'm not sure that's true in every case, but arguably exposing younger students to foreign language does make sense. Now, there's been some challenges in implementing this graduation requirement, and it's simple. It's scheduling and staffing. You know, we all know there are shortages of teachers. Well, there's certainly shortages of teachers that can teach foreign language. So over the course of time, 16 years since this requirement was put into place, there's been tweaks to the requirement. And I would encourage parents, grandparents, and certainly students to check with their local guidance counselor to see what the local offerings are in their schools. I'll give you one nuance I think is pretty cool, and that is if the students have access to sign language, that can be substituted as a foreign language. So there's some flexibility in the requirement, but it makes great sense for students to learn foreign language if they can, and it will open up doors for them down the road.
Let's talk more, excuse me, let's talk more about that. How does it open up such doors down the road, and why is it such an advantage?
Well, there's probably three main advantages. One, students who master a foreign language score higher on standardized tests, specifically the SAT and ACT exams. I can't give you all the reasons for that, but it is highly correlated. Foreign language acquisition, higher test scores. Second, more career opportunities. Again, back to the theme that we are in a global economy, it makes sense for students to have that second or maybe even third language to be able to speak when they do business abroad. And then third, students that acquire a foreign language capacity have a better understanding of our own English language. Things like parts of speech and different syntaxes that are in foreign languages help us sharpen our skills for our own English language. So a lot of reasons for acquiring foreign language for our students in Michigan.
And what are some ways that parents can encourage their kids to learn a new language?
Well, I think first, encourage students to take the class seriously, and that they can point out the same advantages that I pointed out, plus others that they may have. For example, if a family has a heritage in, say, a foreign country, learning that foreign language helps them continue that culture in their own family unit. So there are a lot of reasons that parents and grandparents can support students for taking the foreign language and, you know, grinding through it, those difficult opportunities. Especially I had Spanish in high school, and I had a good challenge trying to pronounce certain words in Spanish.
Interesting. And it can be fun for the parents too to learn along with their kids, right?
Correct.
Is there anything else you'd like to add today?
No, I just wish all of our students a great experience as they tackle the challenges of learning foreign language.
Thank you again for joining us, Dr. Douglas. Always a joy. For more information about today's topic, check out the lifestyle page on WNEM.com.